Yep.
Reading from Sumak's recipe book. I paid the barkeep a gold coin to throw Ogash out of the inn. 5 months of... was it meant to say best?
Yeah, sorry.
Best 5 months of rent I've ever spent. Later that night, I caught the sheriff's deputy creeping around outside the rooms. I politely, yet firmly reminded him, we aren't friends. Ain't friends, that is.
We ain't friends.
We ain't friends. Yeah, we ain't friends. Niles, did you write something yet?
Don't we have...
I can wait, because we have Valier's very, very short thing to read here. Though I haven't looked at it to determine how short. I assume a sentence or two.
I'm expecting it to
It's on
say
the
fucking
one on the very
peasants.
I see. Alright. Morning of the 12th. Fall 1334. E.G. We spent most of the 11th resting and recouping our injuries. Trennis inquired about why I'm currently in Timbletweed and my current circumstances. I let him in on some of them. Hopefully he'll stop prying about these things that have nothing to do with him, but I doubt it. Prying seems to be at least most of these halflings' second occupation. We're headed north based on a vision of mine. I have a bad feeling about all of this.
Gotta insult the halflings a little bit, you know?
Yes, I every time I look at Dawn's, I'm just like, I just see my fucking horse! Nice.
I have to finish that one above it.
Yes. Yeah! Are you currently writing, Niles, or are you not writing?
I am currently writing.
Okay, I will not touch your page as to not fuck it.
As it literally fucks up everything. Alright. Time to retype a bunch of shit.
Excellent. Oh, yeah.
I'll not touch a thing on your page. Proceeds to fucking hit enter just to kill everything I was typing.
I didn't hit enter. I didn't touch it. I literally just, like, I had the page open already, and then I just closed the page. I didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing, just admitted to closing the page.
It doesn't normally affect it that way.
What's the place we're at? The town?
It was Tierstowne.
Tierstowne?
Yeah, Tierstowne.
Town, okay.
Yeah, Tierstowne.
So did we, I forget, we saw like on the path, like a way to veer off, kind of?
Right. So the most recent things you've done. On your path, you encountered a flower, which you and Dawn had shot at, because it was screaming and making noises. And growling as well.
Can you believe
And then... No, I can't.
You shot it because it was screaming.
Yeah. As you guys walked along and you were looking for nice places to, perhaps find these trees, you saw a ruined building.
Right.
And you decided to make your approach.
I have no idea how we're gonna cure these dryads, you know?
With violence, of course.
The final solution.
There's two options. There's killing them and curing them. I think that would fall under the first one.
Who can say? As you guys enter the area, the horse starts whinnying uncontrollably.
Good.
And
Is it doing
Dawn
that in
is
any
like,
direction, or probably
it doesn't want to go closer
Yeah.
to this location.
maybe we should.
And Dawn is like forced to like hold it down so that it'll keep calm.
How strong is this man if he can hold down a horse? Jesus.
He has reins so that he can hold and control it by its head. So it's not so hard to do.
For
'cause it
whatever
doesn't wanna
reason, in my head, he's just like, has the horse pinned to the ground.
He's grabbing like each limb.
No,
Holding a sumac.
Don got the gun to the horse's head. Don't fucking do it.
Sounds like a similar situation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
By the way, I was trying to figure out the odds on our triple sixes or triple tens.
It's the sixes is less.
Not
no,
the
it's-
sixes. I was talking about last time when we rolled 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 on that
It's-
one guy.
It's like it's like 1 in 1,000 or something like that.
Is it? Because it's 1% to do
Divided
it.
by 10, divided by 10,
Twice.
divided by 10. But as soon as you go from 1%, you divide it again, and then it goes to like 0.1%, right? 1 in 1,000.
But then we did that like a couple times after that.
The odds of that are like
It
Rare.
was
rare.
really wild.
Rare.
I'm
Really?
not a stats man. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't do I didn't major stats in college because I didn't go.
Ooh, bars.
I didn't either, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and just say 1 in 10,000.
Sure, I like using tens. How's that going, Niles?
Oh yeah, that's right. I had a package sitting on my doorstep. I need to open that. What the fuck is in here? I didn't order this.
Meat, more cocoa.
Dice probability calculator.
It's dice.
It's thermal long johns. Hell yeah!
From your mom?
I don't know who it's from.
What if are they even yours? You good?
I-
They are.
I-
That's my
anything,
name
yeah.
on the package, and this is
Oh.
my size.
Hell yeah.
I don't know who it's from. Yeah, it might
Thermal
be from my
jumpers?
dad or my mom. One of the two.
Alright,
Was it
let's
thermal jumpers?
It's 2-piece thermal long johns.
Hey.
Um,
So
That's what
what
I'm
is-
saying. It's cold as fuck right now.
where does it
I have one of
start?
those. I know how you feel. My
I-
room's
okay.
a permanent ice chest.
If-
Do you? My window freezes shut.
But it's not as ice chest as yours. I am gonna state that though.
Motherfucker, it's
Before-
10 degrees right
Yeah,
now.
I was gonna
It's
say,
6 p.m. It's 10.
I was gonna say your nights are negative, so I should also redact that statement with that.
Okay. Any what? Where do I
That's
start
without
with your
wind chill
journal?
too. It's
Oh.
like negative 12 with wind chill.
Oh, one other thing, can you do real quick? Well, while you're going through this, on the journal entry, can you change it off of yellow?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Off of yellow, because it literally is not showing up on the recording.
Okay.
the odds of I don't know if this is a percentage. I think we'd have to make it a percentage, but it says the probability of rolling 10 6 times in a row is 0.000001. So I
How
think
many was
if we
that? 6 zeros?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So I think if you make
1
it
in
a
100,000.
percent, is it 1 in 100,000? That's what I thought it was. Yeah,
Damn.
that guy got fucked.
Yeah, you got 1 to the 5th. 1 to the negative 5th, that is. That's a 1 in 100,000. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Alright, so where do I start with yours, Niles?
Yeah, where? Oh,
Where do I start? What paragraph?
honestly, you can just start from the last input of the drawing.
Okay. In Kazona's Book of Redacted,
Book of Redactions.
we decided to head back near the graves and walk further in. We come near a larger grave, and as we approached, the shadows began to dance, as they depicted a man, a queen, and a headsman. The man is kneeling over the queen, as the queen points to the headsman and beheads him. Huh. Inside the tomb is some writing in Elvish, Varicel's sword saint of Kelgan, with a dagger inside, enchanted with a strong transmutation aura. Valier has tried to scrap it, and then he grabs it with no issue. Though, handing it to Valier, she has a vision that was cursed by dryads, saying that the area was cursed by dryads, however.
Yeah, fair.
We returned to Tierstown early morning to rest up before heading north to follow Valier's vision. Sumac, getting fed up with Ogash, paid the tavern owner to kick him out for the days forward. No events to note within the town, but I did feel bad about Ogash not having a decent bedding, so I gave him my tent for the night before turning in. Alright. So with the journals out of the way, if you guys have the chance, don't forget to write today's, so we can have better ones for next time.
Yep.
Alright. You come into the area of this busted and ruined building. You'd seen a tower and a few other larger buildings, one of them resembling some sort of fortification with walls around it. There's grass and other vines growing on them, seemingly growing because of them. The rain's pouring down torrentially, as you've seen, and it's causing it to be difficult to see the areas ahead. Not to mention, the horse is acting up. Don's having trouble reining it in, and as they approach, it becomes even more difficult. Don looks at the group and he says, "Guys, I don't know about this. I think I'm gonna stay back here with the horse."
Uh-huh.
Sounds about
What?
right. GM,
Yeah,
I mean Dawn.
Hey, it's not about, I'm scared or anything, it's just...
I have no one to
know.
control me. I mean,
Oh,
control the
yeah,
horse.
yeah. Right. The horse is scared, so you gotta stay back.
I mean, you could
Come
have
on,
left,
Sumac, we're
I
friends.
see
You don't have
how
to
it
do this to
is.
me.
you could have left the horse at the town.
What, leave all my possessions in that town? I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
I mean,
That's not very far, knowing you.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they gonna do? Run through their local wildlife region and get not strangled within a second?
Well, I mean, I caught the deputy snooping around our inn rooms last night, so I don't exactly trust him either.
Trennis looks up, he says, "Hey, they're good people. There's no reason for you to mistrust them so much, Sumac."
I mean, yeah, that's right. Sheriff Jim Hamburger again just sits on his ass all day.
Look, what if somebody happened to actually attack
Not
the
to mention,
place?
they're
the
a
sheriff
poor
wasn't
town,
there?
but they have a giant pile of gold sitting in a cell.
Well, I never said they were poor, but... Well, yeah, I mean, they do have a lot of money.
They have a lot of money, but not a lot of uses for that money.
Where'd they get all of that money if they're so cut off in the middle of nowhere?
Well, they said they do get some sort of traffic.
Yeah.
It's not really ours to worry about money that we'll never see.
What do you mean never see? It's right there. We see it every time we go to talk to him.
I won't see it when I open my coin purse.
Okay, let me ask you this then: how you gonna? If it wasn't your coin purse, how would you carry it out?
That much money? I would probably need a card or two.
There you go.
What? Do you have some sort of... He, like, looks at you and, like, squints. I
Come
don't
on,
think that's a very good idea, Kazona.
Come on, you can connect a couple of brain cells in that. Come on, I seen you do it multiple times.
Ogesh steps forward. Kazona, there's no reason to admonish Trennis for his boyish charms.
What? uh, anyways.
He is young. Do not fault his ignorance.
Oh, I see now. Oh my god.
And Ogesh looks at Don. It's okay to be a coward sometimes, Don. We all knew anyway.
Savage.
Don says, whatever. And he takes the horse away and, like, glares at Ogesh, who's not even looking at him.
Alright. Now take care of one issue, I say, as I kind of like try to like shake off the water off my hands.
As you guys are talking, the clouds in the area grow thicker and the area darkens.
Well,
And the rains increase, limiting your vision.
We either can sit here, get drenched by the rain, and wait for Dawn to come back, or we can press on forward. I mean, he already came up to here. I assume that he can easily follow the horse's footprints all the way back to our location and whatnot. But you guys
We're
want to
moving
continue
on
forward?
ahead. We're not coming all the way out here for nothing.
Okay. Ooh, that's fine.
Why can't we go anywhere and just have it be sunny at least one day?
Careful, slow it down a little. Look
I
around.
don't know. Maybe it's like the God's will or something.
I'm gonna roll perception on all these trees, because getting jumped by a bunch of tree monsters in that graveyard has me on edge now.
Okay. If any of you want to do perception, now's the time. Alright, that was not a good roll.
No.
I'll take a shot, I guess.
Valier, you look around suspiciously. Though the fog is getting in the way, you decide that maybe taking the direct route wouldn't be in your interest. Suak, you have much the same. You don't see very much. You see the plants and things around you, but nothing extremely lively. You see a nice deformation in the land, but you can't tell its details in this direction. Kazona, you notice that the trees aren't moving except for the sway of the wind. Nothing special seems to be happening with these trees, and they might just be the mundane kind.
That's good.
I don't see anything. I'm just gonna keep going.
I'm just sticking right behind Sumak.
Alright. I gotta turn on GM vision really quick. One sec. Just gonna make sure I can see while I'm moving the other tokens. Trennis and Ogesh, that is. Niles, don't forget your Cayman.
Oh. Thank you.
How could you ever forget?
Never forget. Alright, Sumak. The structures are a little more clear to you now. And Trennis and Ogesh are walking up behind you. Sumak, you see a nice crumbling wall to your right, and you see a carved out very small cliff or terrace right here. Ogesh and Trennis walk up farther, making a substantial amount of noise. And can we get... Actually, hold on one sec. Let's do this. I haven't used this yet.
Oh. Oh, cool.
That's super cool. That's so easy. What a sick module.
Alright.
Fucking Cayman.
Lamau. It's normal.
Lol.
Normal.
Said the Cayman. Lamau.
Okay. So everybody except for Sumak, you see Ogesh fall over the edge here. He says, "Oh, Frasma, help me!" As he falls over the edge. And Sumak, you didn't notice, not that you'd care anyways.
I'm gonna see where he is, if I can look over the edge.
Yeah, you can see him just over the edge. It was a small fall. But what you see as well is not just Ogesh. So, you see holding Ogesh a very large individual. A man with a skull mask carved of wood and hulking muscles has Ogesh firmly placed behind the wall, holding one finger up to his mask, regarding him, and then turning to you, saying, "You must be quiet. This place is not natural, and that is a problem."
I like this guy. I don't know who he is.
He's has a wooden mask only. That's it.
He's wearing other wooden armor, it seems.
Okay.
He said be quiet. This place is not natural. I have to reload. That's why I'm not on. But how far down did Ogesh fall? Like 10 feet, maybe?
Less, like 5.
Okay.
Barely enough to hide this very large man. He says, "There are aberrations ahead. Abominations."
Why are you here? Who are you?
"I'm here to return home. And instead of familiar faces, I only see monsters. And unwelcome guests, of course."
Who's unwelcome guests?
He gestures to yourselves. He does one of these.
Just figuring out. Just trying to figure out if he is pointing at us or the locals.
I'm going to say, well, we're on a bit of a mission here. We're here to... I'm not sure if you're aware, but this area is under a curse.
He looks up above the ledge, and he says, "I am well aware. Unfortunately, it seems like it will be my duty to cleanse this area. It wasn't so bad before. I never should have gone."
Well, our goals seem to be aligned for now, because we're here to stop the curse.
He takes a better look at you, and he says, I should have expected as much from an elf. He steps out and pushes Ogesh away from him. Not rudely, but, he's a big man and needs his space. And he reaches his hand out to greet you.
Yep, I will take his hand and shake it pretty gently.
He says, "My name is John Art.
John Art.
John Art Greenwood."
Where are you from, John Art? Do you live in these woods, or it sounds like you've been away?
Indeed, I have been. On a vacation of sorts. Though, that's not exactly what I should have been doing. I was advised not to leave, and the people, not exactly people that I was with, weren't so happy about my leaving.
Would that be the Dryads that I've heard about?
I did work for them for a time. Well, working is a little different. I grew up among them. I was stolen away. You can tell that he has very, very green skin, and as he pulls off his mask, he reveals a human face. And he says, "Yes, I was stolen, though I think it was probably the best thing to ever happen to me. Now I lead the Druidic Order, but my absence here hasn't gone unnoticed."
How long have you been living in these woods?
All of my life. Apart from the last year and a half or so.
And he is human, so I could assume.
He's human, and his skin is tinged very green.
Gotcha. Trying to figure out. So I can assume this curse has only been placed on this land within that last year and a half that you've been away?
Well, it depends on what you mean by curse. These aberrations are not exactly new, but their encroachment is. He looks over at Sumak and he says, "Well met."
So, where did we find the other tree monster?
What are you saying? Which other tree monster where?
I'm just talking about John.
Oh, you're talking.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he says,
He's a bit of a brat.
"I've been regarded in such a way before. But no, alas, I am no tree monster. Being a tree monster would be so easy. You don't have to think about much when you're a tree. But now I have all these duties and burdens."
Kind of like
Now-
when you become an adult, things are great when you're younger. You don't have bills to pay, and then.
Of course.
You say there are apparitions up ahead. Is there a reason for them to take this land, or what was the location that we're headed towards?
It used to be a small inn and outpost for traveling military and merchants, but it's seemingly desolate now. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it was here and not completely destroyed when I was last. I'm actually on my way back to my grove, which is where the Dryads live, and this happens to be on the way. Of course. He looks at you guys and he says, "Perhaps we should stand behind this cover first so we can discuss what exactly we're up against."
I think this is a good idea. And where's this cover he's talking about?
Just behind the cliffside.
Okay.
Not out in the open, though it might be hard to see you in the fog anyway.
I don't see where he... Oh, I see. I think.
Trennis looks up at him, like way up at him. That's how it has to be. He says, "Oh, wow. So you've lived in the forests like forever then? That's interesting. So, are there any ruins around to be explored in the forest that you know of? Mr. Greenwood, yes." John Art looks at him and he says, "There are no treasures to be pillaged here, halfling." So, as I was saying, yes, aberrations. I'm not sure what killed the men up there, but their bones are animated. I suppose it's not really aberrations that we're up against so much as some strange form of undead. The bones aren't moving on their own. They seem to be controlled by some strange mutated plant life.
No, not this shit again.
It sounds like a form of necromancy almost, but like for this foliage.
I've defeated one, and he pulls out a bit of bone with the plant material on it. It reacts to positive and negative energies in a good way. So, positive bursts of energy have no effect on them. And the negative is the same. It seems their strange nature makes them resilient to both planes. So, my suggestion is just bashing them.
Is there something I would know about being resistant to positive and negative energy?
You could do knowledge nature, or arcana, or religion.
I'll roll Arcana.
Ogesh looks at the bone. He says, resistant to negative energy. This does not bode well for me. Right, so with a 13, you're able to know that it's very uncommon, and to be resistant to both means that they probably, like, whenever this creature dies, it goes nowhere. It must be soulless, probably.
Okay.
Trennis says, that is strange. Interesting properties. I don't think I really like that. I wonder what really caused it. Do you think perhaps it was just growing on their own, or there was some other influence? What do you think, Sumac? I know you're a baker, but you're more intelligent than your profession allows.
What's that supposed to mean? Bakers are stupid?
Yes. Ingenious at bread, but not so genius at pummeling.
Should I remind you that you're standing next to a cliff, Trennis?
Jonart, I have a question for you, and you may not know the answer, but that is all right. Have you ever heard of another elf living in this area who went by the name of Varus L?
He says, an elf. No, I haven't met any elves. But I'm sure that once we get back to the grove, Nalia could tell you about any elves.
I see. Speaking of that grove, is it past this abandoned section?
It is.
Well, I assume we'll probably have to follow you then. Are you proficient in melee, or are you a caster of sorts?
I do what is necessary to survive. I can cast, and of course, he flexes a bit. I'm good with a stick.
You could pick up a thing or two from him, Sumac.
He
Testicle of the
Punching
world.
things work just as well.
he looks at the group and he says, "I am looking for apprentices."
I'll pass.
Excuse you.
Excuse
I'd
me.
love to learn.
He says, "My druidic order is rather new, and I could use disciples. So if you're serious about wanting to learn the Green Faith's magic and its tenets, I would not oppose teaching any of you."
Well, I'm not very arcanically inclined, but I do enjoy studying it, so...
Luckily, this magic is no arcane. He steps up and just pulls himself over the cliffside up onto the higher ledge, and he says, "Let us go. We must defeat these aberrations with haste."
I will follow, and I'm not able to do that because I'm reloading.
Understandable.
There we go. This guy's kind of a Chad.
So, John Art.
He's striding towards the place now. He says, "Yes."
How do you feel about me casting magic on you? Not non-harmful. I'm not out to do harm to people that I have or have no beef with.
No beef, he says. He looks at you and he says, "I would hope you have no beef."
Oh, you're one of those. I see.
What of what? Be careful now.
He says, "Before you continue, I would ask that you do not waste your breath. I appreciate the offer, but I must respectfully decline."
Okay. Noted.
Is this building we're going to have a roof?
Yes, there's a roof, but it's patchy at best.
You know, you don't want to get off on the wrong foot, as they say.
As you approach, you can hear the clinking of bones inside.
I'm gonna grappling hook up towards the roof and see if there's like any spaces I can look in.
Sure. We'll grapple you to the roof, and I'm just going to put you... It'll be on the left side. You can see in a small hole.
I don't like that.
No? What don't you like about it?
It's kind of can't quite put my finger on it.
As you're looking in the hole, the creature that you see turns its eyeless head at you, and its bones start clanking vigorously.
This makes
Oh,
me
you see
mildly
anything?
uncomfortable. Yeah, it sees me.
All right.
How high are up they?
God, it's like a jingle bell from hell. Oh God, there's two.
You
of them
see
now.
another one approach, and they start clambering at the wall nearest you.
Ah, God, there's two of them now. I have an idea that's not a good one.
I hate your idea. I know your idea. John Art looks up. He says, "So you see the aberrations. What form did they take?"
does that beat their touch AC?
Let me see. Which one? Left or right?
Left.
Yeah, you pick it up.
Oh, sweet, it's on the roof with me.
All right. It doesn't fit through the hole, so you just have your arm through the hole with it, like, there. You could try to force it through the hole and do
I'm-
your damage to it.
I'm going to attempt to pull it through the hole.
All right. Just do your damage, and we'll do that to the building as well.
Wait, are they like? Wait, is he up? Is he like how?
He's
how
on the roof.
He's on
He's
the roof,
like
okay.
right here on the roof.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. You
I've
pull.
got one like a
you-
fish.
You pull it through, and its bones are like clanking up against the wood, which it breaks through, dealing damage to it and breaking the part of the building you're standing on.
Like the whole section.
Yeah.
Oh. Yikes.
And you fall
Still with the skeleton.
with the skeleton.
This thing's got like the most extreme power bomb.
And so, we'll have you do your. I'll give you your 1d10 damage.
Can I use the skeleton to partially break my fall?
I don't think you want to. It's just bones.
It's gonna power.
Well, I mean, the idea is to like throw my weight into it,
Yeah,
and
it
damage
sounds.
it more.
Can I use this spear to break my fall? You take 10 non-lethal since it was a very
Ow!
short
It was
fall.
max damage.
It was max damage, but luckily it's not lethal, right?
Ow!
All right, let's get into turn order.
As he falls.
I wasn't expecting the entire roof to collapse. I was expecting to like pull the skeleton out of the section, and still have like.
Yeah, it
stand up there.
broke out like a 10-foot area. The area that you just happen to be on.
Yeah.
Strange how the area that has holes in it is weaker. All right, so everybody can roll initiative. You all see Sumac say, "I got one," and then
it says no active encounter.
It's a,
okay. My bad. Let me.
And then the whole fucking roof give way.
Yeah, he goes to, like, you see him like yank his arm and go to pull the thing through, but as you see the skeleton pull through, Sumac's face changes in a confused look. He goes, "Oh, that's not good," and falls through.
Like Looney Tunes.
Literally.
His body falls, but his head stays up there for a second.
All you hear is you just hear the roof croak. You just hear me go fuck, and then the whole thing just breaks.
no, sorry.
Alright, get John Art in there.
Alright.
Nice fucking initiative, John Art. Piece of shit.
Hey, relax.
He's fast as fuck.
Oh, I'm about to get my ass beat.
Yeah. Valiant.
At least one of the skeletons
How
is
much?
prone with
How
me.
much of the roof fell?
Oh,
A 10-foot section. I will.
Not that I could see the roof or like.
Yeah. So, like, the area 10 feet
there.
back of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are the walls on this?
It's like a log house.
Would it be possible to like, I don't know,
Climb.
climb? Does it seem hard?
It doesn't seem like it would be hard to climb, no.
That said, are there any doors along this side of the building?
You can't see any doors close by.
trying to think if I want to climb up or if I want to run around the building.
Trennis is in the back with Ogash, and he says, Sumac, are you okay?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to
He's not okay.
I'm going to yell at Sumac. Are there any doors? Do you see any doors?
There's monsters.
So no doors.
Quite the conundrum.
It's a bit of like a startled there's monsters, considering I just went through the roof on top of 2 of them.
Thanks for the help.
As a player, I'm assuming this is a door?
That is a door.
Wait,
Nice.
up where he. Wait, so the roof caved in?
Yeah, he was
Because
standing.
he tried to pull a monster or a skeletal creature through it,
Okay.
and damaged both the skeleton and the roof.
Okay.
I was hoping the roof
How
would have,
high?
like,
How high
like
up is the building?
8
Like 10 feet.
It is something like 10, but it slopes up. So the part that Sumac fell was like 15.
I see. I'm just trying to figure out how many turns it would take for me to get up there if I rolled.
John Art looks back at the group. He says, "Do not worry. We'll go through this wall. If you have the patience to wait."
Oh well, yes, that actually seems. Yeah, never mind. And I'll delay my turn until after he goes. That's easy. Actually, yeah, I'll delay my turn instead of ready in action. I can do that, right?
Yeah, you can delay your turn, and it's a permanent delay, so I'll put you behind
Oh,
John Art.
is it a permanent? Then instead, I'll 5-foot step to here and ready in action to full attack any creatures, weird zombie things I see. You know, skeletons.
Okay. Sure, sounds good to me.
And then that won't inflict the permanent delay. Correct.
Right.
Cool.
Because you're just readying in action. All right. You hear the clinking of bones again. And the skeleton that you're holding just starts to flail around in your arms. It's got sharp bits everywhere, so... Who knows? Alright. Does a 15 hit you?
Exactly.
Lamau. Alright.
Lol.
It scratches up your chest. As you hold on to it. And make a fortitude save, please. Okay. You are okay.
Although, yes, I was about to get some horrible fucking disease if I didn't pass.
And then it attacks you again with its other claw. Other claw. Metal Gear. It misses.
Nice.
The other creature, who is not being grappled by you, starts to swing on you. But it moves around first to get a more advantageous place to hurt you. Because why the fuck would it not do that?
Because it's mindless.
Who knows about that? Who can say? Okay, and an 18 does hit. Your AC is 15, you said?
Yep.
Okay. This one does 5. And make a check, please. Fortitude. You're okay. Kazona.
Okay. I have an idea, but I'm not gonna pull it off just yet. Alright. 5, 10.
Yo,
I'm
gamer
gonna,
music.
I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna prepare to cast Acid Splash on the first enemy aside from Sumok that's in there that I see.
Aside from Sumok?
Sumak is the enemy.
Goodness.
Just want to clarify before I just fire at him and be like, oh, oops. Have fun
You just gotta
with
be
this
careful,
free
'cause-
damage.
I guess Acid Splash would probably be fine if you aimed it at the one he's grappling.
Yes.
Alright. Sumak.
Don't want him with a 1d3.
You are both on the ground, grappling.
Gotcha.
You see some tables and chairs around.
I guess, well, this sucks. Guess stand up.
Alright.
Yep.
As you stand, they both attack you.
Even the one I'm grappling?
Yeah, it gets an AO too, but it's really shit. Well. Alright, 17 does hit, yes. Oh wait, you said you had a... Does a 16 confirm?
Does wait, what?
Does a 16 confirm a crit?
Yeah.
Against you. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm down.
Hmm?
Down.
That's not down.
I
7?
have 10 non-lethal damage. I'm down.
Oh, okay, do a fortitude save for me.
Lol.
Lol.
I'm down. I don't
LMAO.
think I get to make them.
You get to make fortitude save while you're unconscious. That's fine.
Oh.
You didn't pass, though.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's see exactly the condition you'll be in. Okay. You take 1 wisdom damage. Alright. You guys hear Shabak, and you hear a boom. Presumably something large hitting the ground.
Oh, he's down. I'm presuming, based on Wild Thump.
You see
Or
the
something
druid
just
man,
knocked down.
John Art, cast a spell. Green light shifts off his palms as he touches the wall, and the wood warps out of the way.
Yo. That's somehow cooler than just busting through like I thought he was gonna.
Oh.
He says, I see.
Oh.
Would that proc my,
which creature hit me? Which one hit me? You can't. Okay, never mind. Because you can't make attacks of opportunity by grappled.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't even roll that one.
Am I
Gotcha.
able to choose which one I shoot at, or would it just be you pick or something?
You can pick, because it's your eyeballs.
Are any not prone?
The one in the back is not prone.
I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Alright.
I will do I assume point blank shot within range, and then rapid shot, full attack on the one in the back.
Okay. Alright. You shoot your bow twice, and both of your arrows seem to meet the viney core that is the center of these creatures.
I need that freaking that longbow. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, the compound bow.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that was my ready to action, so I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Alright,
Go for it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go take care of my dishes and wash my face.
Okay.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does the +1 on attack and oh, that's already implied. Gotcha.
All right. The skeleton that was grappled by Sumac stands up, and as it stands up, John Art brings his heavy staff down on its head.
True.
And he hits. As he does so, he smashes the creature to bits.
I like plus dead.
Dead.
It's like giving it the dead trait.
Yes, it now has the dead trait. The other skeleton, or skeleton-like creature, it looks at the arrows in its vines and it pulls them out with its hands. And it moves forward to slice up John Art. And it misses very poorly.
Brave though.
Brave.
It moves.
Well, I mean,
Acid Splash, did you have that ready?
yeah.
He did.
Okay, go ahead and cast it, and then we'll do your turn. And we can
go.
say like you did it as the door opened. 10 is your attack roll.
Yeah, that's my attack roll. Touch. That's a roll.
No, you hit.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yep. And you did 2 acid. I'll apply the damage. It's not dead.
Alright. 5-foot step. I'm gonna do,
Alright.
I'm gonna do a swing and a cast.
All right.
With defensive casting. That being said.
Okay.
Alright. And
You hit, and as you hit, you confirm your critical, and you stab it right through its viney, leafy parts, and it dies. Dies? Question mark.
dies.
Plus dead.
Dead.
You see Sumac unconscious on the ground.
Are we still in turn order?
No.
Okay.
We will end combat there.
I'm gonna wait for them to go in,
Okay.
but I still have my bow out and drawn, and then I'm kind of gonna look around the room.
So what I'm gonna do is before Johnson goes in, I'm gonna order my Kaiman to sneak up onto Seymour's body real quick.
Okay.
Just to get into the room without detection.
Okay. John Art, as he goes to enter, he waves his hand, and you can see he's casting some sort of magic. He says, "It seems this building has no more."
Oh gosh, do you have any healing? Me.
Ogesh steps forward. He says, "Oh, Sumac, no!"
I'm moving out of the way. This seems like a moment for him.
Yeah, he rushes forward. He says, "My friend, my dear friend, no.
So,
Not like this. It is not yet your time. I know this."
what would be a check for the Kaiman to get onto Sumok's body without anybody noticing? Like get into his pockets, so to say.
into his pockets.
Yeah.
Everybody can roll perception right now.
We're currently
Uh,
focused on him, so it.
Yeah, that's it.
Opposed perception and self.
Okay,
Obviously.
what the
Value
fuck did
yourself.
I come back to? Because all I heard was
you're
come
some
back
shit's
to
going on.
Kaiman something sumac, and I was like, what the fuck is that Cayman doing?
Don't worry, I think I'm gonna see it.
So you're gonna see the Kaiman just slip into your pocket and just stay in there.
How the fuck
get
does
that
a
thing out of there.
Cayman fit in
I'm
my
looking.
pocket?
I'm looking at you right now. Kazona.
It's a very small.
Oh god.
Oh, is
I'm
it
looking at
tiny?
you, Kazona. I'm saying, hey, get
Yeah.
that thing out of there.
No, this is for his
Yeah,
Dragon.
This is for
Oh
what?
gosh.
And not what you
Sure.
think. I say as I glare at her while saying that.
Trina says, "What are you talking about, Valier? If Sumac is hurt, we need to help him. Why are you talking to her right now?"
She just sent her Cayman into Sumak's pocket.
Oh,
With good intentions.
with good intentions. See,
Well, what's your plan?
Well, I can cast off my Kaiman onto Sumak, so in scenarios like this where he just magically gets himself landed in between two skeletons and gets skewered, I can, if he just hollers a little bit, I can just turn him invisible at any point. So, anything else
Okay,
to say
fair
before
enough.
though?
I don't know why you would sneak hit in there. He's unconscious. You could have just told us, but
I didn't know the
All right.
building was clear. I thought there was probably more lurking around the corner.
there
So
probably
just-
are.
Just to make sure that I don't just send my Kaiman into its death and lose money in the process.
yeah. So, Ogesh is kneeling over Sumac. And he says, "His wounds, they're not good, but he's just unconscious.
Could I
You're
also
not Sumac. I
roll?
will repay this debt."
Could I also roll perception to notice that Sumak took some kind of infection or something from these things?
Yeah, you can roll a heal check.
Okay. If I have it. I do.
Speaking of which, Sumac, make a fortitude save.
Fun.
You can't tell that there's
Okay.
any poisons. Sumac, you failed. You failed! And you take 2 wisdom damage. Ogesh heals you for the full 6. And John Art looks at you on the ground. You should be conscious now, and he says, "Oh no, these wounds are more than just injuries. He seems to be unwell." Alright. He casts a spell on you, Sumac, while you're conscious. Are you going to resist it?
Probably not, considering I just got my ass whooped.
Alright. You feel the pulsing from your veins go away, and you see towards your wounds green and brown liquid seeping out. Jonart says there was a virulent poison coursing in his veins. I've removed it.
John, are those you said they were being controlled by something? Was it a larger creature of some kind that was controlling
Why
those?
is my
Or
tile moving?
Why is your tile moving? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Tile? What do you mean?
Or my character token.
I don't know. Are you not moving it?
No.
Yeah, I'll say your token's moving left, right, up, down. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you might be desynced, you might have to reload.
Here,
I
I
forget
just
what I
moved it
asked.
just there. But, roll a d4, Sumac. You gain that much ability damage back.
Nice.
John
those-
looks at you and
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
"It is not wise to wander alone here. I understand your strength, and perhaps this solo mentality of yours has worked before. But this jungle, this place is... It's not the time for that.
Jonah, are those the most
Well, I wasn't expecting the whole roof to cave in.
the most dangerous creatures we can expect in just like a larger quantity, or did you say something was controlling those?
I'm not sure. All I've seen are these monsters, though. They're not particularly strong, and it wouldn't take much to get rid of them, but I didn't want any strangers to walk in while I was doing so, so I waited for a few before going in to exterminate them myself.
I am going to
Would I know?
Take-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to take out my anti-foliage agent and put it onto. How many arrows would I be able to put that onto?
10.
Cool. That's what I'll do.
All right.
I'll
John Art offers you his hand, Sumak, to lift you up.
I'm gonna stand up on my own.
He looks at you and says, I understand. Let us continue. This building seems to be clear of abominations. We can go around or through it doesn't matter. And Trennis looks over and he says, oh gosh, you kind of saved him there. That was very kind. And Ogash is still leaning over you, Sumak, or was leaning over you while you were still prone, and he hasn't said anything.
Alright, fine, I'm sorry for throwing you out of the inn. Are you happy now?
He looks down and he says, I did not do it because I thought you owed me anything, or the reverse. It was just what friends do.
I'm gonna look
I hope
kind
by
of
the end of this,
uncomfortable as he says
stop.
friends.
Yeah. So, this guy is so nice to you, and yet you treat him like shit.
No.
Curious.
He says, think not of it, Sumak.
I'm gonna go and listen to the other side of this door.
So,
Okay.
real quick, Sumak, just add in your inventory. I gotta look up the weight of the animal itself. So give me a bit while I do this.
You have a cayman on you, Sumak.
You have it. It came in. You don't. I mean, I presume he hasn't.
You know
He knows?
you have a
Okay.
cayman on you.
Okay, never mind then.
It's tiny or not, you know you have a cayman. You have something wriggling in your pockets.
Is it wriggling?
Yeah, it's definitely wriggling. It's not a comfortable spot, but it's trying to get comfortable. Yeah, right in your right pant pocket. There's something wriggling.
Considering I just got beaten by plant monsters, I'm gonna take that out of my pocket really quick.
Yeah, you reach into your pocket and grab it with like a little bit of force, and you hear a squeak.
You said it was the left pocket?
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, that's the side the mechanical arm is on.
So I'm gonna as you reach in, I'm gonna also say, don't squeeze too hard. This may be your lifeline.
What kind of magical space lizard did you just put in my pocket?
It's just a Kaiman. Don't worry, he's friendly.
I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly holding the lizard.
Look, fine. I'll give you a demonstration real quick.
I'm gonna like hold it up at like arm's length and just kind of stare at it.
So I'll give you a demonstration. Now, this might this might come as a surprise, but you'll like it real quick. You'll like it and understand where it goes with this. So, from the Kaiman that you're holding, I'm gonna have it land over here. No, right here, so it doesn't hit anybody. The Kaiman's eyes is gonna glow. It's gonna glow white, and it's gonna fire a ball of light.
Okay, it's in my hand right now.
Fucking Kaiman be like,
So, this is Kaiman that I'm holding in my hands, just shooting a flare at me.
Yeah.
It's about to get spiked like a football.
John Art is like looking at it in your hand. He says, "You own such a unique species. Very interesting lizard you have there.
Yeah.
Your name was...
Kazona.
Oh, not you. I'm talking about the one with the lizard.
Yeah, I own it.
Why does he have the lizard?"
Okay,
Yes,
I'm fine. Why couldn't I have rolled that before? Fuck.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, hold on. The lizard's mine. I put it in his pocket as he probably would need it in a event like this to happen going forward.
Why do I need a lizard with magical flare eyes?
I can also cast other things.
If I
aside
shake it,
from
does
that.
it like turn on like a flash, like a lantern?
I mean, not itself, but I can make it so whatever it's touching can make a light source, including your hand again.
Oh god, that was awful. Please don't.
I snicker while saying that. But,
He takes a moment to look at the lizard again. He says, "Oh, yeah, we must be moving on."
I'm gonna, I guess, put lizard back in my pocket.
Did I hear anything in the door frame?
What was your roll? 21. You hear wind rushing.
How much
Was
does a
it
dwarf
that
Cayman
loud?
weigh?
Was it that windy out here?
It's really
It's-
light.
It's windy outside, but you wouldn't expect to hear it from
Shit.
the room.
I'm hearing strange noises in this room. Perhaps the some of the structure has failed.
You could say that again. I look at the hole in the roof I fell through. Oh my
Dennis
god.
looks at it and he says, "Well, I could have told you that it wasn't sound."
All I know is I'm following giant Giga Chad Woodman.
And Trennis follows him too for GM things. Because moving 3 things at once is pain.
Ah,
Holy shit, lag.
Sorry, I'm rejoining. I actually hit the back. I accidentally opened the D20 website and killed the game.
John Art holds up his hand and he says, "I will go first. Just stay here until I say it's clear." He steps out, steps back in, and closes the door.
I
It
assume
is
we
not clear.
Okay, we're going a different direction then.
Sorry. It's not very small. It's small. It doesn't state its weight though. That's the one thing. So that's up to you on your call on that on how heavy a small animal would be. Palm size about.
Well, considering that a gnome also counts as small.
What'd you say? What counts as small? Gnomes?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, gnomes are small. So we're talking about the
Cayman
animal.
Yeah.
also
Cayman.
counts as small.
Yeah, I thought it was a small creature, not a
Yeah,
tiny.
It's not tiny.
I mean, we can make it tiny. We can call it tiny. If you want a tiny cayman.
Nah.
Are you sure? We can make it diminutive.
Make it microscopic. Come on.
That would be kind of sick.
We can make it fine.
You just saw like a little speck on the ground.
You're like, what is that? It looks
What is
really
that?
hard. Oh my god. It is.
How much would it weigh if it be small?
It's
Probably
like
Maybe guesstimate
20 pounds.
20 pounds.
yeah, and it would probably weigh like a pound if it was tiny. Pound or two.
Kind of imagining tiny being like fits in your palm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiny is like a mouse. Diminutive or diminutive is like an ant. And fine
Yeah.
is like
Sand.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume we're going a different direction then.
He says, I have no qualms with fighting. If you want to fight, this is the way. If you want to get through here without slaying these, then we'll have to part ways.
Oh well, then we're fighting.
Excellent.
Have
Use any
a
magics you need to
payback match,
prepare.
please.
He steps over and he says, in fact, Sumak, you don't look fully recovered. And he casts a spell. You can heal for 13. Green light emanates from his palms as he puts it on your shoulder and he says, be well, friend. Let us get to smashing these creatures.
You're talking my language now. And I'm going to step my way over Shredus.
He casts a spell on his staff and it glows purple and gold and he steps out.
I'll step out right behind him.
I have to
All right.
reload, but I'll be
All good.
following.
We can get into combat state when everyone's ready.
I'm following. Get nearest the front, along with.
Something interesting, Trennis has a better AC than you, Sumak.
Yeah, he's small.
It's only better by one, so we could say it is because he's small.
You're playing a barbarian subtype.
Nope.
Hmm?
What are you playing?
Brawler subtype.
Oh, brawler.
Yeah, he doesn't rage. It's actually a monk fighter mix.
Gotcha.
That's what brawler is. It's the hybrid class.
I also have very poopy armor.
Yeah, they don't get
I should be wearing medium or heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go
Yep.
faster? No, though. More movement.
No.
They don't really. Brawlers don't get really big benefit for not wearing much.
Oh, that sucks.
They don't get anything for wearing.
I'm thinking of Blood Rager again.
Yeah, Yeah, I actually
It
have
also
like a
says-
few special things that I normally get that doesn't count for like. Basically, Brawler's all about constantly shifting styles, but I gave up the shifting styles to have the special limb.
I see.
So
I
probably
cannot do
when I
initiative.
get my next
Next
probably
level.
when I get my next arm attachment, I'm thinking about either taking tight grip or shield. Probably shielding limb. I had to take the grapple arm as soon as I saw it. Because the grappling hook arm is amazing.
True. Especially for a melee. Let you get anywhere you need to go.
When you guys are ready.
We are not able to do it.
You aren't? It should be available. The
It says
combat
no
when it's up.
no active encounter.
Oh,
When
I
it's up.
see it. Yeah.
You see it?
Yep, just rolled for it. Oop, I don't know why the Kaiman's on there, but alright.
Must be nice. I'm gonna reload.
Can you delete
I'll
the
turn
Kaiman?
off the delete the comment off the turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have him in my turn. If I have him do something. If not, I'm just gonna have him move with me in my same square.
Alright, I'll turn off the weather effects because it'll probably slow it down for you. You guys know it's foggy and raining, so.
Yep. Well, man, I'm just gonna.
Alright, I rolled your. What? Ooh? Confused, Oonga Boonga? You gotta reroll your initiative, Jesus Christ. Give you a negative 0.5. The fuck? Wow, still no good roll. Funny.
Oof.
Late oof. Alright. Let's go. We will start with Big Old Boy. The first skeleton who rolled a fucking 26. Absolute madman. Actually, we're not doing that. We're doing surprise round. Alright. In the surprise round, it's gonna be the first 3 people at the door. So, Big Man, Sumac, and Kazona.
Okay.
I'm assuming I should stand aside so Kazana could get through.
Yeah.
Y'all are assuming Kazona's the first one out the door. The third one out the door.
Ha. He charges out and gives the thing and smack with his nice shiny staff now. Let's see if he hit though. +2 to hit. Okay, yeah, he hits. And the first one he hits just shatters. As he shatters that one, he looks back, he says, I do suggest smashing. It's better than piercing or slashing, of course. They are still skeletons.
Alright, my turn?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Alright. Gotta go over here. And... this one's mine. Or not.
No, no, never mind. You missed it by 1.
Nice.
I was like, no, you almost got it, but then.
So is it Valia or me?
I think me, right?
Well, yeah, because you got the turn order. There's 2 Valiers. Ooh.
Ooh. What? Nani? What's happening here?
I removed the other Valier. Go ahead.
I thought that was my Valier. I only see one.
Oh.
I died.
E.
I got Thanos. I'm gonna move out. Movement is set to combat turn. It is currently not your turn. I'm getting owned.
I removed you from initiative for a second. And I'm gonna edit your value here. Initiative was 7.05.
Can I move? Let's see. Go
ahead. Should be able to.
Movement is set to combat turn. It is currently not your turn because it says it's Trennis's turn on my screen.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a decent.
Oh, it was my turn for a second there. I could go back up too. Hell yeah, I can move. I think.
What the fuck?
That's a decent.
This is definitely.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, you know, who cares?
It just works.
It works.
They say.
I'm gonna move out. 5, 10.
Mic off.
15. Do I want to use my arrows here? I think I do.
Mic on.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna ready my action to shoot at the skeleton with one of my anti-foliage arrows if it isn't dead by the time. I keep forgetting his name because it's not under his token. The big man.
Which thing you're trying to do? What, John Art?
Yeah, after John Art's turn, if the skeleton isn't dead, I'm gonna shoot at it with one of my anti-foliage arrows.
Okay. Kazona.
Alright. One. Oh, it's dead. I can't see much also.
Yeah, nobody can. It's foggy.
I'm gonna point
So one.
to the northeast.
Northeast. 2. 1, 2. Alright, 2 strike. Well, no, 3. 2 strikes on this one. Let's get this moving.
Are you
I
using?
can't do 2 strikes. Never mind. That's a full turn.
Yeah.
Let me redact that by taking a step back and proceeding to blast it. Is this it? Is this the spell? Is this the spell you're looking for? Alright. Let's get a shot at this. Never mind. I'm shooting the one right in front of Seamok with this. With the Disrupt Undead. To do him with a whopping 1 damage of positive energy. Of positive
Okay.
thoughts.
You shoot the ray, and it doesn't seem to affect it.
Okay. It's worth a test.
Or if it has an effect, it's not noticeable. And John Art says, I see more. And he runs forward to smash another. See how good he rolls this time. You see John Art swing his staff, and as he does so, The creature blocks it with his sword and knocks the staff out of John Art's hands.
My God. So I'll take my shot at the one in front of Sumak now.
Okay.
It's just a single shot.
Right. Okay.
Sad.
That's a miss. Rip. Trennis is going to step out. He says, it's always monsters, huh? He steps forward here and he attempts to aid Sumak's efforts by creating a distraction for the creature. Okay, he succeeds. Sumak, you get a +2 on your next attempt. Ogash runs out. He says, the fiends are everywhere. Oh, I see another. I will take care of this one. An aberration. Abomination. Against the will of Pharasma, these creatures. He casts a spell and walks up to touch the creature. He touches it and does some damage. As he touches the skeleton down here, all the vines grow a thick layer of frost on them. And Sumak, the one in front of you, goes to swing at Trennis with both of its swings. And it hits both.
Sad.
Jeez. So as I see him get absolutely smacked, I'm gonna say, Trennis, are you okay there?
Trennis is bloody. And he says, I'm not feeling so good. Perhaps this isn't the time for playful quips. Oh no. Alright. He says, I'm feeling kind of woozy.
You might want to back up from this.
Alright. The skeleton that Ogash touched starts to fight back. And it hits once. What's it? One sec. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Let's take a small break. If you guys want, you can write down some notes for your journals and stuff.
Okay.
I have.
How long is a small break?
I don't know.
Wait, I was gonna pause the recording.